Hello and welcome to Wisdom Forge. Mastering your subconscious mind, the hidden key to success. Introduction to the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is like a vast mental filing cabinet that stores every thought, experience, and emotion we encounter. Unlike the conscious mind, which analyzes and makes decisions, the subconscious operates silently in the background, shaping our habits, beliefs, and even our reality. It doesn't discriminate whether positive or negative. Every thought we dwell on gets recorded and influences our actions. What makes the subconscious so powerful is its ability to turn thoughts into reality. When we repeatedly feed it with a specific desire, especially when mixed with strong emotion, it works tirelessly to bring that desire to life. This is why successful people emphasize the importance of mindset. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between I can and I can't. It simply obeys the dominant thoughts you reinforce. To harness this power, we must first understand how to communicate with the subconscious effectively. It doesn't respond to vague wishes but to clear, emotionally charged instructions. This is why writing down goals, visualizing success, and using affirmations with feeling are so crucial. The subconscious is always listening, and by directing it properly, we can reprogram limiting beliefs and unlock extraordinary potential. How the subconscious mind works. The subconscious mind never sleeps. It processes information 24/7, even when we're unaware of it. Think of it as a silent partner that takes orders from the conscious mind and works behind the scenes to execute them. For example, if you constantly worry about failure, your subconscious will find ways to validate that fear. But if you focus on success, it will seek opportunities to make it happen. One of its most fascinating roles is its connection to infinite intelligence, a universal source of creativity and problem solving. When we send clear, faith-backed desires to our subconscious, it taps into this higher intelligence to find solutions beyond our logical reasoning. This explains aha moments and sudden inspirations that seem to come from nowhere. However, the subconscious is neutral. It doesn't judge whether a thought is good or bad. It simply magnifies whatever we consistently feed it. That's why negative self-talk is so damaging. The subconscious treats it as a command. To leverage its power, we must flood it with purposeful, positive thoughts and emotions. The role of emotion in programming the subconscious. Emotion is the language of the subconscious. Cold, logical thoughts have little impact unless they're charged with feeling. This is why daydreaming about wealth without genuine desire leads nowhere. The subconscious dismisses it as idle fantasy. But when a thought is infused with passion, urgency, or faith, the subconscious treats it as a priority. Consider how memories tied to strong emotions, like joy or trauma, stay vivid for years, while neutral ones fade. The same principle applies to goal setting. A written goal like "I want to be rich" lacks power unless you feel the excitement of achieving it. This is why visualization exercises work best when they engage all five senses and evoke real emotion. The subconscious also responds faster to repetition. Just as advertising relies on repeated messages to influence behavior, we must consistently reinforce empowering beliefs. Affirmations, when spoken with conviction and regularity, rewrite mental programming. The key is persistence. The subconscious adopts new beliefs only after old ones are consistently challenged. The 7 positive emotions that fuel success. To direct the subconscious effectively, we must work with the emotions it prioritizes. These 7 master emotions accelerate manifestation. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. A burning want signals the subconscious to seek solutions. Faith, more than belief, it's absolute certainty that your goal is already on its way. Love, the highest vibrational emotion, attracting harmony and opportunities. Sex, a primal creative energy that, when harnessed, fuels unstoppable drive. Enthusiasm magnetizes people and resources to your cause. Romance inspires creativity and out-of-the-box thinking. Hope keeps the subconscious working even during setbacks. These emotions act like mental fertilizer. When you combine them with a clear goal, e.g., visualizing your dream home while feeling deep gratitude, the subconscious mobilizes resources to make it real. The 7 negative emotions that block success. Just as positive emotions attract success, negative ones repel it. The subconscious treats these as commands to self-sabotage. Fear, the root of all negativity. It paralyzes action and attracts worst-case scenarios. Jealousy wastes energy on others' success instead of building your own. Hatred, poisonous to the mind and body, blocking creativity. Revenge keeps you stuck in the past, diverting focus from growth. Greed distorts judgment and repels abundance. True wealth flows from value, not exploitation. Superstition encourages powerlessness, luck over effort. Anger clouds reasoning and damages relationships critical to success. The subconscious can't hold opposing emotions simultaneously. To eliminate negativity, override it with positivity. For example, replace fear of failure with faith in your resilience. How to communicate with your subconscious. The subconscious accepts instructions through 4 key methods. Autosuggestion, repeating affirmations with emotion, e.g., I am confident and capable while feeling empowered. Visualization, mental rehearsals so vivid they feel real, tricking the subconscious into acting on them. Written goals, writing forces clarity and signals commitment. The subconscious then spots aligned opportunities. Prayer/meditation, quieting the conscious mind allows deeper communication with infinite intelligence. Pro tip: the best time to program your subconscious is right before sleep and upon waking, when the conscious mind is least resistant. Real-world applications. Wealth creation, feed your subconscious images of financial freedom daily. Avoid phrases like I can't afford it, instead ask, how can I afford this? Health, replace I'm always sick with my body is strong and healing. Relationships, visualize harmonious connections instead of dwelling on past conflicts. Case study, athletes use mental rehearsals to improve performance. Studies show that visualizing perfect free throws activates the same brain regions as physical practice. The takeaway: your mind is a garden. Your subconscious is like fertile soil, it grows whatever seeds you plant. Neglect it, and weeds, negative thoughts, will sprout. Tend to it deliberately, and you'll harvest success. Action step: for the next 30 days, dedicate 10 minutes daily to writing your top goal as if it's already achieved. I am so happy now that. Visualizing it with intense emotion. Rejecting any contradictory thoughts. Watch how opportunities and ideas begin to align with your desires. The science behind subconscious programming. Modern neuroscience confirms what mystics have known for centuries: our subconscious mind processes information far beyond our conscious awareness. Brain imaging studies show that decisions are made in the subconscious nearly 7 seconds before we're consciously aware of them. This explains why willpower alone often fails to change habits. The real change must happen at the deeper subconscious level where our automatic patterns reside. Neuroplasticity research demonstrates that consistent mental practice creates actual physical changes in brain structure. When you repeatedly visualize success or repeat empowering affirmations, you're literally rewiring your neural pathways. The basal ganglia, the brain's habit center, stores automated behaviors that run on subconscious programs. By consciously installing new programs through repetition and emotional intensity, we can overwrite limiting patterns that no longer serve us. The reticular activating system, your mental filter. Your reticular activating system, RAS, acts as the subconscious gatekeeper, determining what information reaches your conscious awareness based on your dominant thoughts. This explains why when you decide to buy a red car, you suddenly see red cars everywhere. Your RAS filters reality to match your focus. This biological mechanism works equally for positive and negative focus. If you constantly worry about lack, your RAS will highlight every bill and financial obstacle. But if you program your subconscious with abundance, your RAS will start noticing opportunities, resources, and synchronicities align with wealth. The key is consistency. It takes about 21 days of focused attention to retrain your RAS to new patterns. Nighttime programming, harnessing theta brainwaves. Your subconscious is most receptive during the twilight state just before sleep and upon waking, when your brain operates in theta wave frequency. This is why many great inventors and artists receive their best ideas during these states. Thomas Edison would nap with steel balls in his hands to capture ideas as he drifted off. You can leverage this natural state by reviewing goals vividly before sleep, listening to positive affirmations during this time, asking your subconscious for solutions to problems, practicing gratitude as you wake up. The theta state allows direct communication with your subconscious, bypassing the critical conscious mind that often doubts and resists change. The mirror technique, programming through self-reflection. Developed by legendary motivational speaker David Schwartz, the mirror technique is one of the most powerful subconscious programming tools. Each morning and night, look into your own eyes in a mirror while declaring your goals and affirmations with conviction. This works because eye contact triggers deeper emotional engagement. Seeing yourself speak reinforces belief in your words. The reflection creates a feedback loop to your subconscious. It combines visualization with auditory and kinesthetic input. Example script: you are confident. You attract success easily. You are becoming better every day. Speak in present tense as if already true. The emotional discomfort some feel at first is actually a sign the technique is working. It means you're confronting subconscious resistance. Subliminal programming, below conscious awareness. Your subconscious absorbs information even when you're not consciously paying attention. Studies show that subliminal messages, words or images flashed too quickly for conscious perception, can influence behavior. While controversial for advertising, you can ethically use this principle for self-improvement. Subliminal audio tracks with empowering messages. Posting written affirmations where you'll glance at them. Using phone/computer wallpapers with motivational words. Playing positive affirmations at low volume while sleeping. The key is repetition. Subtle inputs accumulate over time to reshape subconscious beliefs. This method works well for those who struggle with conscious affirmations feeling fake at first. The 3-step belief installation process. To deeply implant new beliefs in your subconscious. Identification: clearly define the limiting belief to replace, e.g., money is hard to get. Emotional replacement: create a counterbelief charged with strong positive emotion, e.g., money flows to me easily while feeling excited. Repetition: reinforce the new belief through multiple modalities, writing, speaking, visualizing. Research shows it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. The more sensory channels you engage, seeing, hearing, feeling, the faster the installation. Keep a log to track your consistency and notice subtle shifts in your automatic thoughts. Overcoming subconscious resistance. When trying to change deep programming, you'll often encounter resistance, that inner voice saying this won't work. This is actually a protective mechanism of the subconscious trying to maintain familiar patterns. Strategies to overcome resistance. Acknowledge it. I notice my mind is resisting this change. Reframe it. This discomfort means growth is happening. Start small, begin with believable mini changes. Leverage evidence, collect proof of past successes. Use humor, playfully exaggerate old beliefs to expose their absurdity. Remember that resistance diminishes with consistent practice. Each time you override it, you strengthen your mental muscle for change. Your subconscious success checklist. Implement these daily practices to harness your subconscious power. Ballot box with check morning visualization session, 5 to 10 minutes. Ballot box with check affirmations with emotional intensity, mirror technique. Ballot box with check goal review before sleep. Ballot box with check gratitude journaling. Ballot box with check environment priming, inspirational quotes, vision board. Ballot box with check mindfulness to catch negative self-talk. Ballot box with check weekly progress reflection. Consistency is more important than duration. Even 5 focused minutes daily creates compound effects over time. Your subconscious is always working. Make sure it's working for you, not against you. Thank you, and let's stay connected. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. If you found this video valuable, imagine what you'll learn next. Subscribe to Wisdom Forge and hit the bell icon so you never miss more thought-provoking content, practical wisdom for everyday life, the tools to unlock your full potential. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaway or what topics you'd like to see next. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning.